It is, what time is it? It is 10:26 a.m. My face right now is so dry. I did not moisturize today. I did not put anything on my face because I am going to get a Hydrafacial. This will be my first time ever getting a Hydrafacial, and I am super excited. I'm going to be showing you guys a before and after video of how my skin looks. So guys, this is before. So lately, so the reason why I am getting a Hydrafacial is because lately my skin has been hating me. And typically I can control it, but right now I just feel like my skin is too clogged up for me to do anything on my own. Right here, a little bit of dark spots right here because I have been breaking out. And then right here, here's a pimple. Like up here is pretty okay, but it's really just this area that has been like really irking me to death. Really soak up all the bacteria out of my face. And this is supposed to be like a relaxing 90-minute Hydrafacial, because usually Hydrafacials are about 25 minutes, but this is 90 because it's supposed to be relaxing. So guys, yes, let me stop talking and let's hop right into this video.
Drainage then. Okay. We'll go ahead and start. And you said that you wanted to focus on brightening for the skin.
Yes, so this area.
Okay.
I see a little bit of dark marks.
Yeah, so we do have some boosters that we can use. So once I get to that step, we'll go ahead and determine which booster we want to use if we want to focus on the brightening for the skin.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and start with our lymphatic drainage. You're going to feel a little bit of suction. I'm going to go ahead and start on the right side of the face. Okay.
How often do you think I should like start doing the Hydrafacials?
So usually we recommend every 4 to 6 weeks because that's how long it takes your skin to complete a cell desquamation cycle.
Okay.
So usually when we try to make a treatment plan for people, we stick with 4 weeks.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to grab some hot water, and we are going to go ahead and do a double cleanse of the skin. Okay. So they're so relaxing. You just put your face there for about 10 minutes or so, and then you always want to do like a mask after that.
Right.
Exfoliation and then a mask because your pores are nice and open.
Yeah.
You can get everything out
Does
of the
this
skin.
open your pores?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
So the steam is going to help to open up the pores for our treatment today. So that way we get a little bit better product penetration. This way we can really clean out those pores as well. We do a double cleanse because the first cleanse is going to take everything off the surface of the skin. Okay. And then the second cleanse is going to go ahead and take, it's going to penetrate a little bit deeper because we don't have anything on the surface. So it's going to go ahead and penetrate a little bit deeper into the skin. Then you get that nice deep cleanse and you benefit from all of those active ingredients in the cleanser that way.
Nice. This feels so amazing with the steam hitting it too.
Wonderful. Yeah, we like to incorporate the steam and a little bit of a facial massage into this treatment because with just the Hydrafacial machine, it takes away from the relaxation of a facial.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
it's a little bit more of, feels more like a clinical type service.
Yeah.
So we do, if we can make it just a little bit more relaxing as well, I feel like that is part of the, the overall experience is being able to relax. And
Yeah.
I feel like, especially if you're stressed out, then you need that relaxation to kind of, just take a moment. Sometimes we get those breakouts because we're dealing with a lot of stress.
Yes.
We don't have any time for ourselves.
I know, I literally said today is all about me.
Oh, that is wonderful. You always have to, sometimes you just gotta do a me day.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, when was the last time I did one of those? That is so nice. So now I'm going to go ahead and use a hot towel to remove the cleanser from the skin. I'm just going to go ahead and let it cool for just a moment. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the same cleanser to perform our second cleanse.
Okay.
This is going to go ahead and allow the cleanser to penetrate a little bit deeper into the skin so that we can benefit from the cleanser. To go ahead and include manual exfoliation. So we're going to go ahead and perform that with the Hydrafacial machine. You're going to feel a little bit of a serum on the skin as well. I'm going to go ahead and apply that first to the skin, and then I'll go ahead and move the pen across the surface of the skin. You'll start to feel a little bit of that rough texture, a little bit of that exfoliation.
Okay.
It's normal to feel a little bit of that sensation as well. You might feel a little bit tingling if your skin's more sensitive.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and start with the chin area, and the serum is going to go ahead and give us just a little bit of a glide for the surface of the skin.
Okay. Which I think my chin area is actually the worst area right now. So.
Okay, yeah, so let's start with that area. Just going to go ahead and dispense.
Feels amazing. It's literally like a vacuum.
Yeah, it kind of just sucks everything out of the pores.
What's your favorite facial?
Probably the Hydrafacial.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would have to say this is my favorite because you get, you know, kind of everything in here. You get a chemical peel, you get extractions, you get hydration, you get the mechanical exfoliation with the chemical exfoliation. And I always say if you can do both, go ahead and do both and get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I always love this treatment. I always have a glow in my skin after. They call it the Hydrafacial glow.
Yes.
I'm
like, I'm
it's
gonna
the
need
best part. And then if you do wear makeup as well,
Yeah.
I always notice that the next day when I go to apply my makeup, it's so smooth. I get
Easier.
such a nice, yes, it's so great. I get such a nice application the day after I've received a Hydrafacial.
I haven't been wanting to wear makeup because my breakout, I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
I'm
want
like,
to
let
add
me stay in
to
the house.
it. You're like, I want to let it kind of clear up first because you know that everything
Yeah.
that you're putting on is just making it worse, unfortunately. So if you can let the skin breathe for as long as possible after a treatment,
Oh, I will.
I always recommend that.
Yeah.
It's best that way. You're protecting your investment.
Yes.
That's how I always think of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not wearing makeup anytime soon. So.
Good. And with the glow, you won't need to.
Yeah.
Trust me. I always feel like after the treatments, I never want to put makeup on because I'm like, oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
pretty. It's like it's
Yeah, you just have that. And then when you cover it up with the makeup, you're like, oh man,
It
I
went
kinda
away.
Wanna, yeah. And then you know that you're just kind of making everything
Yeah,
work.
exactly.
Unfortunately.
You're like putting makeup back in your pores.
Yeah, you're just clogging them back
Mm-hmm.
up. And as much as I love, having that full face done, it looks awesome. Now I really only do it for events
Me
because
too.
I can't, I feel like my skin can't handle it.
Me too.
And I don't think it should be able to handle being covered up every day.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting how we got into the routine of every day, no
Makeup.
matter what,
No
wearing
way.
makeup. Took me a little bit to break that cycle, but I do feel like once I started working here, and because the doctors here are amazing, they take really good care of me and the other esthetician.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to our skin, they really help us out. So I've noticed that since I've been here, I really have been wearing less and less makeup. Like I feel comfortable coming to work with no makeup on.
Yes,
And I
that's
never
how it
really
should be.
felt that before. Yeah, exactly. That's how it always should be. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab our glycolic acid. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do our glycolic acid treatment. It's a 7.5% glycolic acid.
Okay.
This is where you might feel a little bit of tingling sensation in the skin.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and show you here. If you wanted to see, that's the glycolic acid that has the 7.5%. And then here if you wanted to see for the video.
Yes.
We have
Yes,
our little
thank you.
7.5%, of course. And then, so this is where, like I said, you feel a little bit of that tingling sensation. If your skin isn't sensitive, then
It's
you
not
might
as
feel
sensitive.
anything.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you don't feel any tingling sensation, that's totally fine. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that your skin can actually tolerate
Handle it.
more. Yeah, so after we put this on the skin, I'm gonna start with the forehead first.
Okay.
And then I'll have you tell me, once I've done the full face, how much sensation you're feeling. We'll do
Okay.
a scale of 1 to 10. 1 will mean no sensation, it feels like water. 10 will be highly active sensation. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread it across the surface of the skin.
No sensation.
Awesome. Good. So then next time you come in for your Hydrafacial, we can actually go ahead and go up to the 15% glycolic acid.
Okay.
And then I mentioned earlier we have the 30%. If you don't feel anything with the 15%, then your third treatment we can go right to the 30%.
Okay.
That is the strongest one that we have. So once we get to 30%, that's where we will stay.
Okay.
Treatment, we do a paraffin hand treatment, so it is a wax that covers the hands, but I do know that you want to record. It's up to you. I know that you wanted to get some of the treatment in, so wax, our paraffin wax locks the moisture into the hands, and then it's also hot, so that heat helps to reduce any
Okay.
Like I said, it's going to be a little bit hotter, so I'm going to have you test out the temperature of the wax first. Let me know if it's comfortable for you. The warmer it is, the more soothing it is going to be.
Okay.
It does take just a second for the hand to get used to it, though. Those antioxidants are very potent, so you can really benefit from the antioxidants. Since we just performed all of that exfoliation,
yes.
Your skin is nice and open, ready for that antioxidant. Absorb into the skin. It is the last step of the Hydrafacial treatment.
Okay.
So while that is absorbing into the skin, I'm going to go ahead and perform a shoulder massage, and a serum, a moisturizer, and of course a sunscreen as well.
Yes.
It's kind of like an all-in-one. It's going to be anti-aging, brightening, and anti-acne. So it has glycolic acid, salicylic, and lactic acid in there to go ahead and help benefit the skin. We're going to go ahead and apply just about 4 drops to the skin. This is something that you can use morning and night.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites because it's gentle enough that you can actually use it every day, but it's effective enough that you are going to notice a change in the skin. Now we're going to go ahead and apply our eye cream to the under eye area. This is going to go ahead and help to hydrate the eyes. And with the eye area, it's a little bit more delicate, so you want to be a little bit more careful with what you use for that area. And then we're going to go ahead and apply it to the brow bone as well. Last, I'm going to go ahead and apply our oil-free moisturizer, and I'm going to go ahead and add in our SPF of 45 to that. So you are going to leave with some sun protection on the skin. It's always important to have a little bit of an SPF on the skin because we're constantly exposed to that damaging ray, whether that's outside or our phones as well.
Yes, I think that's I always forget to apply that.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite sunscreens because for sunscreen, it's sometimes hard to find one that is lightweight and you don't feel it throughout the day. This one is called Weightless Protection. It's their lightest in terms of hydration. It doesn't give you any of that greasy, oily feeling once it's fully absorbed into the skin. Personally, I can hardly tell that I'm even wearing it once I have it on. This is something that I would recommend doing daily, especially if you're receiving treatments and we're focusing on hyperpigmentation.
Yes.
You want to make sure that you don't have any further hyperpigmentation come up while you're treating the current pigmentation. I'm going to go ahead and end our service with our Hyaluronic Acid Lip Booster.
Okay.
Hyaluronic acid, we talked about that a little bit before with our antioxidant serum. Hyaluronic acid helps your skin hold 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So that's pretty great. That's a lot of hydration.
Yeah.
This one has these filling spheres that will actually penetrate deep into the lips, and it starts to stimulate collagen production on a deeper level.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite lip treatments because it has a velvety application, and it's not just, you know, on the surface hydrating, it's locking that hydration in at a deeper level, and then how we talked about it stimulating that collagen production. So it's actually going to help to start to plump up the lips again. It gives the lip that youthful look again by plumping out those fine lines that come up from dryness in the skin. Once I start to spin it, you can start to see everything there.
That's all that came out of my skin. It looks like blackheads is in there, and I never knew I had blackheads.
Yeah, we had a little
Or
bit of that
whatever that
congestion on the nose area,
Yeah.
forehead, and the chin. That's